Start by measuring the length and width of your keyboard, and then decide on the size of your wood keyboard case. Next, choose your wood. Hardwoods like oak, cherry, and mahogany are all popular choices, while pine is cheaper and easier to work with. Cut the wood to your desired size if needed, or cut out any patterns and shapes. Smooth out all the surfaces of the wood, if necessary, by sanding it with fine grit sandpaper. Use a drill to make pilot holes in both pieces of wood for the screws that will attach them together. Finish the wood with a layer of varnish, lacquer, or oil to make its surface waterproof. Lay the bottom piece of wood down on a flat surface and draw a line around the edges of the keyboard so that the keyboard fits exactly inside the case. Cut along the lines with a saw to create the needed space for the keyboard. Place the keyboard inside the bottom piece of wood, and then place the top piece of wood on top of the bottom piece. Screw the two pieces of wood together along the edges. Measure and cut a piece of foam for the inside of the case, and then press the foam against the bottom piece of wood. Create air vents by drilling holes into the top and bottom pieces of wood. Measure and cut a piece of fabric for the outside of the case. Staple the fabric along the edges of the wood so that it stays in place. Measure and cut a piece of felt for the inside of the case, and then staple it to the bottom piece of wood to prevent the keyboard from shifting. Attach a leather or metal strap to the top piece of wood, to use as a handle. Cut a piece of thin plywood to create a lid for the case. Attach hinges to the lid and a top piece of wood, to keep the lid in place. Line the inside of the lid with foam to provide cushioning. Put the keyboard inside the case and make sure it fits properly. Test the handle to make sure it's solid and secure. Check the locks and hinges to make sure they are both secure. Apply additional layers of finishing coat to make the case more durable. Install feet on the bottom of the case for better balance. Make sure all the screws are tightened, and then give the case a final polish.